Stop thinking net worth is just some fancy number rich people throw around at parties. Because the truth is, net worth is the most important number in your financial life. And if you don't know yours, you're basically flying blind. Seriously. Your salary, your savings, your investments, they all feed into this one number. And it could be the reason you're stuck or the reason you're about to level up. So, what is net worth really? It's actually super simple. It's just the difference between what you own and what you owe, that's it. Add up everything you have, your cash, your car, your house, your investments, even that dusty Pokemon card collection, then subtract all your debts. Student loans, credit cards, mortgages, IOUs to your cousin Larry, all of it. The formula? Assets minus liabilities equals net worth. Sounds easy, right? But here's the kicker. Most people never track it. They look at their income and think they're doing fine. I make $80K a year, I'm chillin'. But if you're spending $90K a year, bro, you're going backwards. It doesn't matter how much you make. If you owe more than you own, your net worth is negative, and yeah, that might sound scary. But here's the secret nobody tells you. Net worth isn't about being rich, it's about being real. It shows you exactly where you stand. It's your financial scoreboard. And if you track it consistently, month after month, it'll change your entire mindset. Think about it like this. If your net worth goes up, you're building wealth. If it's going down, you're bleeding money. It's that black and white, and tracking it gives you power. It tells you when to cut back, when to invest more, when to start paying off debt faster, and when you're ready to make moves, like buying a home or starting a business. Here's the wild part. Studies show that people who track their net worth regularly are more likely to become millionaires. Not because they make more money, but because they're aware of what's happening with their finances. All right, now that we've exposed how crucial net worth really is, let's get into the nuts and bolts of how to calculate it. And yeah, it's way easier than your high school math homework. But first, grab a pen, a notepad, maybe a snack, because we're about to dig into the real numbers that decide your financial fate. Step 1. List your assets. These are the things you own that have value. Think bank accounts, cash, stocks, crypto, retirement funds, real estate, cars, gold collectibles, even that dusty guitar in your closet that might actually be worth something. If you can sell it and get cash, it's an asset. Now don't overestimate. Your 2008 Honda Civic isn't worth what you wish it was. Look up fair market value, not dream prices. Step 2. List your liabilities. This is everything you owe. And yes, it might hurt a little. Credit card debt, car loans, student loans, personal loans, medical bills, that sketchy buy now pay. Later plan you forgot about, all of it. Be brutally honest. The more accurate you are, the more powerful this exercise becomes. Now here comes the magic. Assets minus liabilities, not your net worth. Let's say you've got 50Ks in assets, maybe a little in savings, some investments, and a car. But you owe 30Ks in student loans and 5K on your credit cards. Your net worth is 15K, not bad. Now imagine next year you increase your assets to 70K and knock your debt down to 20K. Boom. Your net worth is now 50K and you're building wealth like a boss. Here's where most people get it twisted. Your income is not your net worth. You could be making 6 figures and still be broke if your debt's out of control, and you're living paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, someone earning 40K a year who's smart with their money might have a higher net worth than you. That's the game. And don't forget this, your net worth isn't locked in stone. It's not a number you check once and move on. It's a living scorecard. You should be tracking it every single month. Use a spreadsheet, use an app, or scribble it on the back of a napkin. Just track it. Because when you see it going up, something wild happens. Your brain shifts. You stop buying dumb stuff. You start investing more. You get motivated to crush debt. And because every dollar now has a purpose, and that purpose is growing your net worth. Okay, let's talk growth, because now that you know your net worth, it's time to make that number go up. And I mean skyrocket. You don't need to win the lottery or be born into a Kardashian family to do it. You just need to understand how the rich think, and then do what they do with whatever you've got right now. First things first, the rich don't focus on income, they focus on assets. That's the ultimate hack. They use their income to buy things that make them more money, not things that just sit there and depreciate. Cars? Nope. Designer shoes? Forget it. They buy rental properties, stocks, index funds, businesses. Crypto. Assets that generate cash flow or grow over time. Here's a brutal truth. If you're trading time for money and not building assets, you're stuck. Even a high salary can trap you if your lifestyle expands with it. That's called lifestyle inflation, and it kills net worth. You make more, you spend more, and your net worth doesn't budge, or worse, it goes down. But rich people, they flip the script. They live below their means, stack income-producing assets, and let their money do the heavy lifting. Want proof? Look at Warren Buffett. His net worth didn't explode because he earned a salary. It grew because he owned assets that compounded over time. Even billionaires like Elon Musk, most of their wealth isn't in cash. It's in stock. So, what can you do? Start small, but start smart. Begin investing even if it's just $50 a month. Open a Roth IRA, a brokerage account, whatever gets you in the game. Automate it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Time is your biggest weapon. Compound interest is the silent beast that builds net worth while you sleep, if you give it enough time to work. Next, attack high-interest debt like it's your worst enemy, because IT is. Every dollar of debt is dragging down your net worth. Get aggressive. Refinance if you can. Negotiate your rates, snowball your payments. The faster you wipe it out, the faster you'll grow. And here's a sneaky rich person move. They hide their money from themselves. No joke. They automate savings. They lock up their investments. They make their money harder to spend. Because discipline beats desire. Want to know why so many rich people seem boring? It's because they're playing the long game and it works. Also add multiple income streams, game changer. Whether it's a side hustle, freelancing, online business, dividend stocks, rental income, every extra stream accelerates your net worth growth. Don't rely on one paycheck. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. That's not a myth, it's math. But the biggest mindset shift? Net worth isn't just a number. It's a scoreboard for your freedom. Every time it goes up, you're buying back a piece of your life. You're buying peace of mind, options, and time. Because once your net worth is strong enough, you no longer need to work for money, money works for you.